this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On play action, here's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Big play for KC. And even 50 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Hey, what's up?
In motion comes Andrews. Working out of the gun. It's May. Forced to his right. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up, which allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and...
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On play action, Young. That's taken in left side by Smith. Now inside the 25. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big play for LA. Pickup of 46 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
10 seconds.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Let's go next. Cut.
They'll go again here with Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, LA.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
and they're on the 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mooney in motion. Off the play fake, it's May. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game. Like, these receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
On first down is Young. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
White.
Throwing on second down, Young. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Ready. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in! Xavier Leggett, touchdown Los Angeles. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Next to score, Chargers 20, Chiefs 6. And Raiders set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs make them the first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll bring up second down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. Set to go now on first and 10.
A gain of 14. And the first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Madden. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, from 37, here's second down and 6. From out of the gun, here's May. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. May gonna look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. He's got his tight end, Matt Andrews. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. And that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Off the play fake, here's May. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 15. First down, Chiefs.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and
That is caught. What a throw. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, KC.
all week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Strike it.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow chop. 17. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young will look underneath here for Irving. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, ready.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Fight 60. Cut.
Here's Young to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Trouble 38. 33 rail. Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
Come on, set. Hut.
They'll go play action with Young. Off balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back in Sao Paulo after this.
Ready! Set, drill, 50 seconds.
On first down, here's Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Go! Right, white, flag, red.
A second down throw for Young. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll take this one in. A down target. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. To throw on first down is May. This one intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Set, sit, level, block 40. Ready?
Young to throw on first and 10. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Striker, 3-3.
First down.
Go red.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hut.
Here's Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. Good coverage there in the end zone and is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
8 yards to go.
10 cycles. 43 right, set, hut. Black, 95. Drill green. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
To throw is Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult difficult. Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And you wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake, it's May. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun. It's May. One knocked away, and it's incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On the give, it's Tracy. To the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line, maybe a little winded after that long touchdown run. In any event, the try for 2 failed. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Smith's red. Ready?
A give. This is Irvin. They look forward to the 40-yard line. Robert Spillane. He spills them there.
40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
22 get him. Let's go now.
Right back to Irvin. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Robert Spillane spills him there.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
10 black, you yellow, black, red.
On 3rd down, it's Irvin. And they've got it. Gonna pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 52 blue. 10 cycle. Green Jack. Ready?
On play action. Young. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
And he will score! Touchdown, L.A. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The Raiders' extra point is good. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Meg. Forced out wide. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throwing on third down is May. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 9 on the play. But it brings up fourth down.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
On down.
43, set, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green, set, go.
On first down is Young. A pass pulled in by Irving. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready,
At the
ready.
8-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Young. This one caught at the 4.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment.
Blue, 32. Ready?
Young. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That one. Devontae Smith, touchdown Los Angeles. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll go play action with May. Pulled in by Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. They put Wilson in motion. On 2nd down, it's May. He finds Wilson coming across the field. And he is out of bounds. In motion comes Andrews. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's May. His tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down, Kansas City.
They'll run with Tracy, and he'll work forward to about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got it at about the 8. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. Throwing now is May. Flushed to his right. First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on second down. May. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Ready?
Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Pass to the left side. Hauled in by the gap. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards that time to number 17. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready. Set.
On the ground, it's Irvin. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Here we go. Eat old blue. Red. 10 black. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here's Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That might end up being...
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends, me running off.
You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Stick